Good day, Minecraftians. Purple Mentat back again with Feed the Beast Pyramid Reborn. Tackling the new take on the classic challenge map that got pretty much mod packs started. They weren't between these guys and Direwolf 20's pack, that was basically where it was at. I have with me on the server right now Saffron and Silent Phoenix. And we're going to be joined by, oh, well, there you go, Finvera, as well as Belgabor at some point. Saf is going to be taking Team Blue, I'll be taking Team Yellow, Silent is taking Team Red, and Finvera and Belgabor are teaming up on Green. We are doing this because Saf and I are both recording for this. You'll be able to find links to his videos down below. And we want to be able to play the game at our own pace, in our own style, and not have to be butting heads about things. And we figured we'd fill up the other islands just to see how some other people tackle it. The plan is going to be that we will get through the various challenges, which you can find by going to your little guide up in the left and checking out your objectives, their rewards. You definitely want to go into the FTB pyramid and read through this whole section, because the resource generator, the CBEC generator, very important to getting going. Rules and getting started. You even get some tips on how to make things happen. So, this guidebook, very important. But we're going to be basically gating ourselves by the... Oh, where's appendix? The objectives. And as we achieve them, well, except for the first few, because they go so fast. As we achieve them, we're going to be doing little get-togethers, base tours, see how everyone else tackled it. So let's dive in. I'm going to unmute Discord so I can hear everybody and everybody can hear me while we do this first episode.
Of death, where you have lost the items from the starter chest, you can retrieve the items from the panic chest to help you get started again.
And there's Saf telling us about the panic chest.
Yes.
I'm back.
I was reading the rules.
Ah, okay.
And 4, if you die before you have had a chance to bridge across to the objective island, you would need to restart the game. In the event that you lose your items before bridging across on the server where restarting is impractical, you can get a server admin to teleport you over to objective island.
And this is why we are doing our own series separately, so that, because I'm going to trust you guys to go and read those rules, but Saf's audience, they like everything read out. If you want me to read everything out, then no, go watch Saf instead. He does it great. So first steps first, you get tossed to your team island, you get a bed, set your spawn point. I don't know if that's actually necessary, but it's definitely something you want to do. You've got a sapling. I'm going to go ahead and plant that. It may or may not grow by the time we're back. Probably not, but there's a possibility. Oh, you know what? Nah, we're going to do a different thing. We're going to use some bone meal. Every click of bone meal will get you a full-grown sapling. And we're going to vein mine our way through the leaves and the tree using our clay axe from the Balance 131 mod. The Balanced Clay Tools. Yeah, it's basically the only axe you should need unless... Oh, I got really unfortunate. All of my saplings fell off. Well, that's a bad start. I might have to go show you that panic chest bit. Ah, bullocks. It's okay, we can manage this. So, if you end up in the unfortunate situation that all of your saplings fall into the void, then you're going to want to use your first logs to make slabs, head for the center. Actually, you know what? We have an alternative here. If you want to get that oak sapling back fastest and soonest, then what you can do is you can come right over here to this button. Panic chest. Stand on pressure plate for 5 minutes. But ain't nobody got time for that right now. So we're just going to take the alternative approach. This is where we hand in all of our quests and get all of our rewards, by the way. The alternative approach is grab our water bucket. And we're going to water ladder down to that nether portal. And we're going to take a few slabs with us so that we can make a landing point. Geronimo. I would normally bounce in and out of the water, but I don't want to lose the few slabs that I have remaining, because I accidentally moved faster than the water. It's happened to me before, and it's a problem. This is reminiscent of the original Feed the Beast pack. You pretty much had to water ladder down to the nether to get going at all with that one. This time it's less prohibitive. You can get started without doing this, but your best bet is to do so as soon as possible. I'm gonna do some bottom slabbing around the water so we have a nice safe landing point, and we're off into the nether. Poof. To collect the last gift. If you hold onto the edge of the obsidian, you can see that there is a box under there, one single iron chest, waiting for you to dig up this sand and collect your gift. Which includes a birch sapling, as well as clay pickaxe, clay shovel, a pasture seed to make some grass, bucket of lava to make your cobble gen, and more cursed earth, as well as the Seebeck generator, which is a part of the FTB achievements mod, apparently. It is the second portion of our basic resource generation for this pack. Well, that didn't take long. Let's check in with Saf and see what happened there. Once I get back up, I will unmute them. We're going to get some bits of... Oh, yep, Saf's up to 2. He tested the death mechanics before starting anything. I can tell you that as long as you have saplings, you do not need to replace the chest. And if I had been thinking properly, I would have built so that the saplings wouldn't have dropped off the world. But I did not plan ahead for that. I was not careful enough. I did it again. I used my... Well, that's going to make life a little bit challenging because we can't use up all of our grass. Use the pasture seed here instead of where I meant to. That's okay. We're just going to call it, say that I'm playing a personal challenge mode and making life a little bit harder on myself. Yeah, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Anyway, 1 click to grow with bone meal, and we're going to individually destroy leaves until we get a sapling, so that I can know that I'm doing so safely. And you know what? We're gonna chop 2 so that I can make some birch slabs to extend my platform and more safely onto saplings. If I don't get a birch sapling... There we go. Okay, good. We're golden. We're set now. Fantastic. That's when you rage quit and go stand on a button for 5 minutes while you make yourself a sandwich or something. We will be cleaning things up and making things nicer looking in a little while, once we've handled our initial food issues. But as I don't have access to apples. I'm going to have a particularly rough time with food. I only get... can I use that apple to make an apple tree sapling? Signs point to no. Darn. Oh well. That's fine. We can use a squeezer to make some apple juice. Alright. Let's unmute those folks, see what's going on. So, how are things going, Saf?
They're going really, really well. I forgot to hold shift to live after I didn't get any saplings from my first set of leaves.
Ah. Yeah, I had that problem as well because I was not cautious with my first tree, so I had to go get the second tree.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. Trying to do this fully legit.
Entertainingly, we had basically the exact same opening of plant sapling, harvest tree, don't get sapling, cry a little.
Yeah, except mine included forget to hit shift to live.
Did you lose your clay tools?
I think I lost the axe. Yes, I had the axe on me.
Ouch.
Alright, I'm over here, but I'm not... Where's the chest?
Once you get in there, you need to look for the sign.
Yeah, the last gift.
Uh-huh. You haven't played the original map, have you?
Nope. But
okay.
I get it.
The sign is underneath the sand. I mean, the gift is underneath the sand.
Yep, I got it.
Also,
yep.
It's also required to get beyond growing trees anyway, so.
Yes. I guess I can't take the chest itself because there's nothing underneath it to stop it from falling.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just an iron chest. Not that exciting.
Alright.
That was weird.
Stop.
You're weird. What was weird?
Nope. When Saf came back into the overworld, he appeared in the left bottom corner of my screen for a moment.
Oh, that's weird.
That's what Phoenix said.
That's what I said.
Yeah, and I'm agreeing with it.
And this is why we're doing this in a multiplayer group, because it's always better to play games with your friends.
Yes, it is. Very much so.
A good
Yes,
group
it
of
is.
friends can make a terrible game a lot of fun.
Yes. So are you still, like, recording or just streaming at this point?
I am recording and chatting with you folks as I go about the business of gathering a bit of stuff. I'm going to be starting to set up other things in a moment here.
Alright, put stuff away, Saf, before you make any more huge mistakes. And I guess we'll be doing birch.
Yeah. Early food becomes an issue when you're stuck with birch trees.
Oh, heck.
Heck.
I don't have my bone meal either. And there is no
Oh, that sucks.
torquing works.
No. I mean, it sucks to not have bone meal. Like, that's one of those probably worth standing on the button moments.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do that. Alright.
So, Saf's off to stand on the button for 5 minutes.
Yeah, let me go find yellow and go stand on the... I mean, not yellow. Not standing on the yellow button, I'm standing on the blue button.
I mean, if you build a bridge to the closest bit of the island, it's actually not even directly connected to the others yet. Oh, I've got Twitch chat telling me that there are that friends is an unknown to them. Come on. I know that you have friends. Uh-oh. I need to mute for now. There we go. Oh, and yeah. My partner's pointing out to me that bing that the audience at home just heard was my partner pointing out that it is the spring equinox.
No, cool.
So the day is as long as the night today in the northern hemisphere anyway. And the day should just keep getting longer for the next 3 months.
Yep. Yeah, I was all excited to test out my nighttime driving after the thing, but now there's less nighttime.
Yes, but there's also less snow to go with that nighttime, and I don't know about people in your neck of the woods, but somehow in New York State, where you would expect that people would understand driving in the snow, they manage to completely forget everything about it every year.
Right. Hey, Farrah.
I thought I had that turned off. That was loud for the folks at home. Sorry about that. I'll try to cut it out. If I don't manage it, then I apologize.
For those of you just tuning in, I'm standing on the button so I can get a panic chest.
Do you want me to do my usual commentary where you can hear it so that I'm talking about like the progression and stuff? Or would you rather figure that out on your own?
I'll listen because I'll forget it 5 minutes later anyway.
Oh, okay.
I have really bad memory.
That's fair. Alright, so after we've been to the Nether and we've gotten our basic resources going, some trees growing, and some wood platform extensions happening, we need a cobble gen. And that means that we're going to have flammables in the world. There's nothing that we can do about that for right now. You are given a bit of dirt and a bit of sand that you can use as your immediate next door blocks to stop the cobble gen from burning everything down. That's it. But this is how I'm going to be building mine. Put the axe away. I really don't want to go over the edge holding the tool. At least you should get your axe back when you do the thing.
Hopefully, yeah.
Alright, so we are going to have lava over here. And Vera has been to the Nether.
Yes. And I can tell that actually additions is in this pack.
Yes, we have actually additions and tiny progressions.
I have the floaty thingy over my head.
It also has Botania, though I don't have my butterfly. I guess that got taken out in later versions. Alright, bounding things in like this so that we can put our water down and have it flow into that spot. And then we're going to follow it down and drop a couple of blocks and make a stopping point so that if we ever need to pick the water up and move it, the lava doesn't go flowing off into everywhere. We get 5 pieces of sand to start. That's exactly enough to block in the lava so that it will flow one space, turn into cobblestone, and stop moving. And I believe that most of this should be safe from from setting on fire, but even if everything catches fire nearby, the lava and the water should not be able to turn themselves into obsidian with this setup. And once you have a little bit of cobblestone, that's all you need. You don't have to spend hours holding a pickaxe, staring at a bit of cobblestone, doing your best to not go nuts while you mine. First off, We'll make some cobblestone slabs so that it's more convenient to extract our cobblestone. And we can get our sand picked back up. Well, there goes a block of sand. That's okay. We only need one. We just need one to survive this phase of the game. And you'll see why soon. There we go. Replaced all that sand with cobblestone. 3 came back to me. Now you're going to need is just enough cobblestone to make yourself a furnace, and at +1. And I think that once you have that, you can pretty much stop gathering cobblestone. We'll find out for certain in a moment. If I have that, if I'm remembering that correctly. And you're going to want to stuff a slab over top of your lava while you're doing your cobble gen, just to stop the blocks from hitting the cobble gen, hitting the lava, or at least make it less likely that the blocks hit the lava. There we go. Get a little bit of cobblestone. Ooh, we got a bit laggy with the server backup. We need furnace so that we can start making charcoal. And then we are off to the races. Smelts 1.5 items. That's what I thought. So 2 planks will smelt 3 charcoal.
I am currently trying to figure out how to get back to my island.
Oh, did you not build a bridge from your island to... did you not even have the materials for that?
I did not have the materials for that. So I typed in /spawn, but I don't know how to get back to my island because I have a feeling that if I hit spectate and then join blue, all my stuff in my inventory is going to go away.
I don't know.
No, it's not.
Okay, there you go.
I've done it.
Okay. Good. All right, but it did not give me the clay. What it gave me, so you know, for future reference, you get a bucket of lava, a bucket of water, a pasture seed, 16 bone meal, an oak sapling, a resource generator, and a seabeck generator.
Okay, so everything that you absolutely need to function.
Okay.
All right. And speaking of the resource generator and the seabeck generator, that's exactly what we're going to be using now. So we're going to grab our resource generator, our seabeck generator, and our wood. And we're going to need some sticks. We're going to use those sticks to make an item frame in a... I screwed it up. Oh dear. The item frame requires oak. I might have to go stand on that panic button at some point. Anyway, stick our resource generator next to our furnace. Stick our our seabeck generator, I'm sorry. Our resource generator goes on top of that. And then a chest goes on top of the resource generator. Now we burn things in the furnace to provide power from the seabeck generator to the resource generator. You stick your item frame on the front of the resource generator, and you stick the resource you want to generate in there. One of the resources you can generate is charcoal. One of the other resources you can generate is cobblestone. So, you already have a powered method of creating cobblestone. No need to mine it yourself. Alright, that is 35 minutes for me, with a little bit of editing that'll get us down to one full episode, so I am done with episode 1. Thank you very much for joining us, folks. You can find links to Saffram's recordings down below, as well as probably social media links for anyone else that wants them that's involved with us, as well as my Discord. If you would, please, in the comments below, tell me what you liked and leave a thumbs up, or tell me what you disliked and leave a thumbs down. Really appreciate it. Though I'll tell you right now, I'm not going to respond to comments about where I've been or why it's taken me so long to get back. That's private. Sorry. Either way, if you want to see more of this, please click subscribe, and I'll see you next time. In between episodes, I'm probably going to go stand on that button to get a new oak sapling, but I'm also going to check out if there's a way for me to salvage this without needing to do so. See you next time.